Hello everyone, welcome back once again to my channel Simplifying Business Studies. Myself Kashish Talwani, your BST teacher. I am again here to bring in one more assignment of chapter 11, Marketing of class 12th. So this is going to be the second assignment. I hope you all have gone through my previous video which included the first assignment. If you haven't gone through it, please go through it. Its link is in the description box. So let us go ahead with this assignment. Define marketing as a social process. So this is an easy question. I hope you all will be able to do it yourself. Is marketing merely a post-production activity? So what can be the answer of this particular question? No, it is not merely a post-production activity. It includes activities performed even before the goods are produced, like gathering market information, market planning, designing and developing products. So these are all the functions of marketing, which says that the process of marketing not only starts after the production, but it starts much before the production. Even when the product is not available, not produced, the market information is gathered. Then according to that, the product is planned, product is designed, developed, then it is sold. Okay, and even after the selling of the product, marketing process continues, because a marketer also provides lot of services which are available after the sales of the product, like customer care service, after sales service, etc. What is the main pillar of marketing concept? Understanding the customer needs and satisfying them better than the competitors. This is what the whole process of marketing is based upon. Identify the concepts of marketing management. Developing products according to the customer's need. Definitely this is marketing, because in marketing we do this only. We develop the products as per the customer needs. Bending the customers according to the product. That means product is already there. Only thing we are supposed to do is we have to bend the customer. We have to induce the customer to buy the products. So this is selling. Under which concept of marketing, availability and affordability of the product is considered as the key to the success of the company? So here we are talking about availability and affordability of the product. So this is a feature of which philosophy? Production concept. Absolutely. Under which concept is product improvement is considered the key to the success of the firm? Product improvement, that means consistently we are working on the quality of the product, and once we are giving the customer a good quality, they are ready to buy the product, they are ready to pay even a higher price for the product. So this is product concept. Profits should be maximized by attracting and pursuing customers to buy the product. So product is already there. What we are doing is we are maximizing our product, or we are maximizing our profits by attracting the customers so that they can come ahead and buy the product. So this is selling concept. Which marketing management philosophy suggests that organizations should earn profits through customer satisfaction? So this is what the whole essence of marketing is. Customer satisfaction is always related to marketing concept. Question number 9. Which concept of marketing suggests that organizations should earn profits through customer satisfaction and social welfare? So here we are concentrating on customer satisfaction, but in the limits of our social and ethical limits. So it is societal marketing concept. Which philosophy of marketing management is an extension of marketing concept? Marketing concept, if it is extended to attain certain social objectives also, so it becomes societal marketing concepts. Find wants and fill them, create products and sell them. These are two important concepts of marketing. Let us identify them. So we are finding wants and we are filling them. Marketing. So we are understanding what people are wanting, what people need, and we are definitely filling them by giving the appropriate product. So this is marketing concept. create products and sell them. We are only creating products and we are selling them. So this is selling concept. What is the focal of decision making in the organization pursuing marketing concept? So under marketing concept, what is the thing which a company focuses on? So definitely company focuses on customer satisfaction. What is meant by marketing mix? So what is marketing mix? It is the set of tools used by firm to pursue marketing objectives. These are all the tools which are used by a marketer to fulfill all the marketing objectives it has. Name the term used to describe the combination of variables chosen by a firm to prepare its market offering. So yes, this is again marketing mix. This is another way to ask the same question. What is meant by product? So what is product? Product is also called a bundle of utilities. And how can we describe it? A product can be a goods or services or anything which is of value, which is offered to a market for certain exchange. That means it can be a good, it can be a service, it can be an experience, or it can be just anything which is offered to a market and that is needed by someone. That is why it is offered, and it is offered for an exchange. That means the one who is offering this product should also get something in exchange, which is a value for that product, which a consumer is ready to pay for that product. So product, in short, we can say product is a bundle of utilities. Question number 16. Name the verbal part of the brand. So the part which we can speak, it is brand name. What is brand mark? So brand mark is that part of the brand which appears. It is not spoken, but it can be visible in form of symbol or a design. Question number 18. What is meant by trademark? So what is trademark? The part of the brand that is given certain legal protection under the Trademark Act in our country. So this is how we can protect our brand name to be used by our competitors or anyone across. So two examples: Nike is one brand and it has that symbol, and Adidas, Pepsi, all these are trademarks. That means all these brands are legally protected. What is meant by generic name of a product? So what is generic name? It is the name which is given to the whole class of the product. For example, if we speak about biscuits, so biscuit is a generic name, but when it is branded like Good Day or Parle or Monaco, so then these will be the brand names given to a generic product like biscuit. What difficulty would have to be faced if the products were sold by generic names? If there are products in the market and there is no branding, no name of the products, so what will be the difficulty a consumer can face or a marketer can face? There will be definitely a lot of difficulty in product differentiation. No one will be able to differentiate the product if there will be no name on it, no brand name on it. At what level of packaging the immediate container is referred to? The immediate container or the immediate packaging, it is called primary packaging. Give an example of primary packaging. What can be an example? It can be a tube of a toothpaste, right? Or the wrapper of a chips, a packet of chips. What can be, what, at what level of packaging the additional packages are referred to? So the additional package, for example, the carton box over the tube of toothpaste, what is it called? It is called secondary packaging. So it is brought in, it is kept until we start using the product. Once we start using the product, we just throw it away. A dealer wants to send some gift items of glassware from Delhi to Rajasthan. What type of packaging is required here? So once we are supposed to transport a product from certain place to another place, we use transportation packaging. How does packaging act as a silent salesman? So once you go to a mall or a departmental store, you see certain packages of products and you feel like buying it. So how does this happen? This happens because of the attractive packaging, and this attractive packaging induces us, it attracts us to buy the products. So that is why we can say that packaging acts as a silent salesman. Providing information required by law is the function of which component of product mix? So where is this information provided? It is always provided on the label of the product. That means it is labeling. Write two examples of statutory warning mentioned on the label of the product. So we can state any two warnings which we see across the products. Here we have these two. Smoking is injurious to health, or chewing tobacco is injurious to health. There are certain warnings on certain drugs that overdose can cause harm to your liver. So things like that. We see warnings on certain products labels. Name the element of marketing mix which affects the revenue and profit of the firm. So what is that element of marketing mix out of 4 P's? Is it product? Is it price? Is it place? Or is it promotion? So revenue and profits are always related to the price of the product. So children, we are done with this assignment. I hope this is useful for all of you. Still, if you have any doubts, any questions, you can reach me through this email or the comment box of this video. Hope my content is useful. Please write to me in comments about how you like my video. I hope you had a good time. Thank you very much.